My name is Feng Jing, and I'm the assistant director of the Confucius Institute here, and I'm in charge of the teaching affairs of all our teaching centers. And also I give Chinese language classes.
My English name is Vivian. My Chinese name is Xu Jingwei.
You have English name?
Yeah. Vivian, my English name.
And how you make your English name?
Yeah, because my Chinese name is nickname is Vivi, so its pronunciation is similar like Vivian.
Hello everyone, my name is Xiaoling Wang. I come from China, and I'm the volunteer of the Chinese language teacher for teaching Serbian students here for Chinese language. And I'm very glad to come here and meet the people here.
Hello, my name is Meng Shi. I come from China. I'm here to be the Chinese volunteer teacher to teach the students here Chinese.
What were your reasons for coming to Serbia?
That is because I love Chinese culture, and also we have the project to introduce and spread the Chinese language and the Chinese culture. That's why I apply for the teaching position here.
In China, my job is also a Chinese language teacher. So I think it's very good. It's a very good chance for me to come to Serbia to communicate with Serbian people and let you know our culture, our language, and we can also know more information about this country.
My university have a cooperate with that Confucius Institute of Novom Sadu University. So I also want to practice myself. So I give myself a chance to go abroad to practice myself, and I also very like teaching people Chinese and teach them some Chinese tea culture. So they have a chance, so I decided, I planned it, so I go to Serbia and I come here.
I thought it was maybe a great choice for me to, to go abroad to experience something totally different from China.
When you decided to come to Serbia, and what was the first impression?
I think in Serbia, here the fresh air and the people here in Novi Sad is very friendly. So I love this country, and also I love the city of Novi Sad.
I come here in 2015. When I first come here, I think, Serbia is a better country than I imagined, because before I come here, I didn't know this country very well. I think it's not big, it's not a very developed country, but when I come here, I find that this country is good scenery and the people here is very friendly. So I quickly fall in love with this country.
What did you expect from Serbia?
I expect it's a beautiful country, and though maybe not too big as China, but I think people here will be very friendly, and I saw some videos introduce the Serbian. It's with the very beautiful natural scenery and the delicious fruits. So I was very expected to come here. Yeah.
Everywhere around the world, I see that people would like to know Chinese language, but it's so difficult. What is the reason for that, and is easier to learn Chinese language with you?
I think perhaps Chinese language, is quite different from that Western languages, because our Chinese language are square characters, and certainly it's difficult for the foreigners to learn Chinese language. But I think if they are interested in learning a new language, if they want to meet the challenge, it's no problem.
Tell me something about your classes.
Oh, my classes, on one side, my class is Chinese language classes. The second one is Chinese dancing.
Foreigners, they are very interested in tea culture because, as I know, in that European country, black tea is very famous. But in China, we have 6 types of tea. There are green tea, white tea, yellow tea, and oolong tea and dark tea. So it's very interesting for students. They try to try different kind of tea and drinking tea with the Chinese way, how people drinking tea. You will use different kind of tea set, and you will you will see how people make tea and how people drinking tea.
How difficult is to learn Chinese dancing?
It's totally different from here. Yeah, the people here, they like Chinese dancing, but like is one thing, to practice is another thing. At first, for example, we teach them how to use the fans. At first, they don't know how to use it. It will be, they should be very flexible for here. So they should close it, open it, turn it. So at first, it's not easy for them. But after 2 classes or 1 week, they can use it easier and maybe better and better. They will think, it's good, it's perfect.
Please tell me something about your Tai Chi classes.
Tai Chi classes. We have, as you see, like 8 or 9 students, and some of them have already learned Tai Chi. Because Tai Chi is very good for your health. It helps you to build your body. So some older people, including young people, they choose to learn. So I think it's a good opportunity because many Chinese people, young people, older people, they just practice every day in the morning, which is very good for their health. So I think it's very good.
How many cups of tea you recommend for a day?
7.
7?
Yeah, but with a small teacup, small teacup, not a very big teacup. Yeah, so every week when I have tea class, I will first I will prepare 7 teacups for my students. So they will first come down and drink 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cups, and then we began the class. Yeah, it's like a way to first calm down yourself, to make yourself feel in love with that tea. Then you can have interest to learn the knowledges, to learn the way how people making tea like this.
Very nice.
Yeah.
In my classes, I give the senior students because they have learned Chinese for at least more than 1 year, and they have learned much about the square characters, and they may ask different kind of questions about not only about the Chinese language, but more about the Chinese culture. So perhaps in this way, they are most interested in the new language and the culture may help them learn better.
I want to dance folk Serbian dance with my colleague. Yeah, we like it very much. People stand one by one, hand in hand, dance together. It makes me very happy and relaxing. It's a very great experience for me.
It is interesting for you, right?
Yeah, very interesting for me.
Yeah.
For students, they are very interested in the elegant way how people making tea, and for the way with the different taste of different kind of tea. So everything is very fresh for them and very interesting for them. Yeah.
That's why Chinese tea is very special.
Yeah, it's very special. You know, for foreigners, they drinking tea just with glasses and maybe with a tea bag. But for Chinese tea, we don't have tea bag. We with the real loose tea. So they can taste the original taste of the real tea. Yeah, maybe you can have a try.
Yeah, I will.
Tai Chi is one of the Chinese martial arts, and it consists of many movements which helps you to
just defend when you get, how to say, hurt. Just help you. Okay, but now what I teach them is helps them to exercise and build their body.
What is the most frequently question?
Let me ask, so why Chinese characters? There are so many Chinese characters, and what are the rules? How can I remember the strokes? And then I will tell them the basic rules. For example, writing Chinese characters from left to right, from up to down, and from outside to inside. And the students have to learn some radicals. That may help them to learn perhaps Chinese language in an easy way.
Some of my students think Chinese language is not so easy at first, but after they join our class and practice more, and we teach them more, they learn more, they think, Chinese language is not so difficult as they imagine.
My hometown is an island. It's in Zhejiang province, and in my hometown they have many seafood. It's very delicious, and with the sea around that island, so you can swim and you can with a boat to go to the sea to see the sea scenery, and people here are also very friendly.
My hometown is also an island. Yeah, an island which is near Shanghai. And it's very famous for the seafood and tourism. Each year, so many people come from all over the world. They come to our hometown to have a visit.
China is a vast country. So I'm from the south central, we say the central south part of China, Hunan province. And in that province, the food there is very hot. So perhaps students tell me, how hot can you eat? I say, if you want to have a taste of the food, I made it for you someday.
Now I lived in the Zhejiang province. People there, Zhejiang province, there the economic is very good, so people are busier. Yeah, they spend more time on jobs, on making money, yeah.
They're working a lot.
Yeah, they work a lot and enjoy feel, yeah. That's my opinion.
Can you compare Chinese and Serbian food?
For Chinese food, I think perhaps more delicate because we cut the food in different cubes, slices, and more delicate and complex about the making dishes. And for Serbian food, I think meat, a lot of meat here, and also very salty. And I like both of them.
What is the biggest difference in living there and living here?
Maybe the language. Yeah, the language is the biggest difference. And I think almost the thing is similar, not have a big difference. Also, the food maybe have some differences. In China we eat rice, eat noodles, and we drink hot water. But here you will drink cold water. Yeah.
Sometimes I spend the life like Serbian life. Yeah, we go to the center and drink coffee with my friends, and sometimes we go to the party. Yeah.
I think it's pace. The pace here is very slow, and I feel very comfortable here. Yeah.
You live faster in China.
Yeah.
Do you like more that or this relaxed style?
This relaxed style.
Relaxed style is better
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, better.
For life, I think Serbia is a better place. Yeah, people here, they enjoy life. They know, yeah, job is not their whole life. They should spend more time on their family, spend more time on sports, on friends. In China, I think it's a better place for career. Yeah, we are developing very quickly, so you can find more chance there.
What do you think, what is the most important for us to know about Chinese culture?
About Chinese culture, the most important factor, I think, is that perhaps we are Confucius Institute, you know, so about the core value of China, that's to say, taking human beings into consideration and try to live in a harmonious way, not only with people, but also with nature. And that is what we emphasize, our government emphasizes to do.
You know, in Chinese language, we have two parts. The first part is the pronunciation, and the second part is Chinese character. So maybe the character is difficult for them because, you know, just China have that character in all the language, and so it's difficult for them to learn, to know, to recommend that square word.
What do you think about Serbian students?
Serbian students, you know, I give classes to the high school students and the college students. So I think they are different. For the high school students, they are very active and they are curious about different cultures and they may ask different kind of questions. And for the college students, they are more intelligent. They will think the best method to learn a new language. So in my view, perhaps the college students master the good or better skills to learn a new language.
Sometimes we teach our students to cook some simple Chinese dishes. Yeah, for example, making dumplings and cook something, and they like it very much.
Tell me something about your students here on Tai Chi. Are they ready? Are they good enough? Are they in shape?
I think they are really good because some of them already learned, so they know how to do it, and some of them just try really hard to complete all the movements.
Is there anything that you would like to change here in Novi Sad?
So I don't think anyone can change something, but through the better understanding of each other, perhaps we may change each other in the way that we see the world, because we are from the different continents, and we may better understand each other, and then perhaps we can communicate and also try to make a better friendship.
You told me that the main difference is language.
Yeah, right.
Did you try to learn Serbian? Something?
Of course, I learned. The first time you came to a foreign country, the first thing you need to do is to learn the language here and how to greet each other. Zdravo, ciao, doviđenja. Yeah, it's like this. And when you buy something, you need to learn the money, the numbers. It's daily life like this.
It is a little difficult for me, and tried to learn only the numbers in order to bargain in the market. And also I learned some basic daily routines to just greet each other.
For example?
For example, when we meet each other, I will say, oh, kako si ti, dobro, hvala, kako se.
Did you try to learn Serbian language?
Yeah, of course
For
I learned. For example, like numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Very good.
And 100, 1000, something like that.
How many characters we need to know to recognize something in language?
It's hard to say, but ordinarily we may say if the students can recognize 3,000 Chinese characters, then reading newspapers or watching TVs will not be a problem for them.
Lots of character is from some shape from the nature, like the character of the word. It's the shape like the tree, so it's very magical and very interesting for them when they learn some simple character. Yeah. Pronunciation, I think, are almost similar, like some English pronunciation and some like Serbian. Yeah.
What do you think about day life here, and do you listen maybe Serbian music?
Yes, the New Year come, we went to the concert in the city center with a famous singer. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, very much, because all people can sing the songs, and even if we don't know, we just sing together.
I really like Serbian traditional folk music, and in daily life I learned that folk dance in Serbia. It's very I learned that with a big group. They are elder people, but they are very friendly. Every time I hold their hands, I think it's very warm, and they together and sing and dance. It's very interesting.
What are your plans? How long you plan to stay here?
I have been teaching here for nearly 2 years, and since I love here, so I applied for another 2 years.
Great.
Yes.
What was the main reason for you to apply for new 2 years? Why are you so satisfied here?
One reason is because my students. I love my students, and certainly my students love Chinese language learning and Chinese culture. Through our both, I think perhaps both of us make a great effort. So some of my students do excellently in Chinese language learning, and some of them will apply for the scholarship to study in China. So that's why I want to stay here to help them.
I like this place. I like people here. I like my students. Yeah, the scenery. So I will come back.
Great. Thank you very much.
Definitely. Yeah.
What will be the main reason for you to come back maybe one day in Serbia?
Come back because of the students, because of the people I know.
One of the reasons is that I very like students here, so I want to teach them for a long time. So, and another reason is I like the environment of the Serbian and some sceneries, and I also want to learn more and want to know more about Serbian.